Hello, and welcome to King Pasha's Garage. Today, I'm showing you my rear-wheel drive race tune for the Koenigsegg 1.1. This is an S2-998 build, and I think you guys are going to really enjoy this. This thing is amazing. I absolutely love this car, and I love the orange, as I own an orange car in real life, so I respect it. I respect the orange on this car. It looks gorgeous on here. Absolutely beautiful. I love the stitching inside and everything about this car. It's absolutely stunning. Very beautiful. So today I'm going to show you guys this tune in both like American Standard and in metric. And I have it right now in metric. So yeah, we need to I'll change that for right now, and then I'll show you guys everything so then I'm not confused over the whole thing. So if you go over to HUD and gameplay, I just put it right to default here, and you're set to go. Okay, so I have two videos to show you guys of this car. This one's on dry and this is on wet. So on dry here, it just shows like how well this thing handles. Here I am just driving down coming back to the festival. I just got done re-gearing the car, as you're gonna see here. So I floored it. I just had very little tire spin, and I just took off. If I could just stay on the road there for a second there. We're fine though. As you can tell, this thing handles. Look at that. Look how easy that thing took to turn at 250 miles an hour. So yeah, there's that. Absolutely a blast. And then this one right here, I had to wait for the BMW. That guy is over there. He's spinning around here, and I kind of wanted to, because this is a minute long. I was like counting in my head, and I was like off by a few seconds, as you can tell. But once he turns around there, clears the road a little bit for me, and then exits the screen, he's like my plow. I take off. So with a wet tarmac, you didn't have that much tire spin. You just floor and go. And I was able to stay on the road a lot better than the last video. And I just slammed on my brakes to let you know you can stop pretty quickly with this car. So yeah, let's get into it and show you guys everything I've done to this thing. I think you guys are going to enjoy this. So as you're going to tell, my specs are loading up on the corner there. And they just disappeared. Okay, there's my specs again. So you get the specs there. It only weighs 3,000 pounds with 1,341 horsepower. It's got a top speed of 2.6, and I'll explain that as we go. I mean, I pretty much did, but I'll explain it again. Here's the share code for you guys. Get it? Good. Alright, let's go right to the build, the tune. Let's talk more about this car. You can tell braking is a 10, speed is a 10, handling's a 9.9, launch is a 7.6. Yeah, and it can go off-road. But I want it. 4.1 isn't a good number for off-road, especially when you see my tires. So anyways, my drivetrain is stock drivetrain, rear-wheel drive, of course. Alright, and of course you wouldn't want to go off-road with slick race tire compound. It's up to you, but I want it. It's a beautiful car. Let's not ruin it today, okay? Either way, it's got the slick race tire. It's very grippy. All right, you got max width in the front, 295s, and max 355s in the rear. You got the regular rims. They look good on there, and they're carbon fiber. As you get close, as you can see, they're carbon fiber. They're beautiful. They're just like my TC105Ns. So I just left 19s in the front, and there's 20s in the rear here. Okay, just left that stock. Here you got a stock clutch. Race transmission. If you went with the 6-speed, you go to an X class. Alright, and then you could go down with those, but these all add weight. This is a 7-speed transmission on a race differential. And then we got the race springs and dampeners. Now watch when you go to drift. That front can drop. So that's about it. That's all you see. So, I stuck with the race springs. This is a race car, right? So stick with it. We got the race front anti-roll bars, and also race rear anti-roll bars. There is no roll cage. Just want to save weight. All right. Even if you tried to put a roll cage on there, it would go to an X class. We don't want to do that. And also, we had the stock weight reduction. This thing weighs 3,001 pounds. All right. If you try to save anything, you're definitely in the X. Okay. So we have it as is, and that's it. That's all we have for that. So let's go right to the tune. Show you guys this. Now this is not my any tune you've seen before. This is a new tune. All right. So we got 15, 15. I didn't see a difference from going like 30 all the way down to 15. So I just made 15, 50. I figured that was fine. This is my my gearing I've come up with. I really tinkered with this thing to give you your 0 to 60, 0 to 100 with the top speed all the way up there to 6th gear. 7th gear is there. You can see the little nub. That's for fuel economy. Just joking. Either way, I tuned it so then you could drive this in wet and in dry, climate conditions. That's the word I'm looking for. So my alignment is different to my toe. Okay. This, I haven't used this number before. I just figured, I'm just going to use this number, and I'm going to use this number. 0.3 and negative 2.0. And this makes your car turn harder, is what I've been figuring out. So if you want your car to turn harder, mess with the front toe and put it in. All right, you're gonna see a huge difference when you're trying to turn your car at high speed. A lot of people say, "Hey, how do I turn my car harder?" That's how you do it. Anti-roll bars, I left it on soft sides. We got 1790 and 1990. Okay. And then springs, it's also on the soft end. We got all that power, engines in the back. We want everything just to work properly. So we got 700 and 635. And they're both 0.4 to get the 0.4. You can take it all the way down to soft, all the way up to stiff, max it out, and you can get different end numbers. I took my ride height the max as I could to the front just to counteract with the rear. All right, my dampening is 11, 9, 6, and 4. I usually run like 10, 9, 6, and 4, but I wanted my front just to be a little bit more stiff. Just very, a marginal jump from 10, whatever. It works. My aero has 1,000 pounds total of downforce. Is what I've come up with on this car. I didn't want to max it out and lose a whole lot of top speed on this car. I wanted to give you guys a good 270 miles an hour. Braking is actually also a little easier on you guys. You know, if you've seen my past videos, I do 70 and 130 pressure. A high pressure of 130. I changed it up here. I wanted it different. This is a lot smoother for you guys. And 60 to 0 is 85 feet. That's very, very quick. All right. So, yeah. And then my differential, I do use this differential a lot for my rear-wheel drives. It's 21% and 100 on deceleration. So there you go. There's the tune. Now we're going to go outside. We're going to show you guys the metric side. And take this thing out for a spin. Maybe show even, like, you know, the masteries of the car. We'll do that first. Go over the car. There's car mastery. I haven't even touched any of this stuff. So you get an instant 50,000 credits on this thing. What else you get? 12,000 XP. That's really nice. You get a super wheel spin with 2 super wheel spins. With this one, each one is a chance to win 3 big prizes. Everybody knows that. And everything else that you got, you know, more wheel spins, all kinds of good stuff. So, ultimate skills, pass scores. What was that? Maximum downforce. That's pretty sweet. Nice. Anyways, so to get to metric, you know, if you guys want to know, you go to HUD, gameplay, go down to where it says units. There's English, and then there's metric. So then I just press the save button. Okay, back out of there, go over the cars, go to tune car, and now you guys got metric. So here is the metric side of things. I'm just going through a couple seconds just so you know, if you need to pause, write down numbers. Trying to help out as many people as I can. And there is the differential. Yeah, this thing's fun. Here I am. I can floor it there. Be alright. I can control this car with no problem. Alright. Now this is a dry tarmac, so, you know. But here, look at that. I can floor it now. It's fine. It gets it right up to speed. And no tire spin. You know, I didn't want to fight the car, and I don't think you need to fight the car either. Of course, this is in kilometers an hour, but that's okay. I'm just going to take it just for a short little drive here. Yeah, it handles. You'll know, it handles. It handles good. Take it out a third. But yeah, you can really just drive this thing and just have some fun with it. She's very sharp, and she drives straight. Even with that toe in all the way, you're thinking, oh man, that thing doesn't drive. Oh, it drives. It drives and it turns hard. It can turn very hard for you guys. You know, there's a lot of, you know, play that we can have with this thing. And then if you slam on the brakes, it stops very quickly. You can hear that engine in there. So yeah, it's a very easy, smooth acceleration every time. And in the wet, you know, it might spin tire for a few seconds, but it's easy to control, and you're able to race to your heart's content with this thing. You know, just taking my time around the turns, not really paying attention too much to my speed, even though I'm looking at it, and I'm used to like miles per hour, so I think I'm going very fast at the moment. But it's a very smooth car here. Take it up to speed here, then we'll slam on the brakes. Yeah, that stop's pretty good. It's very good for its going as fast as however fast I was going. If you know in miles per hour how fast I was going, let me know in the comments below. Well, hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video of how to make a rear-wheel drive race tune for the 2015 Koenigsegg 1.1. If you did enjoy this video, if this tune helped you, let me, just give me a like. Let me know that this tune helped you. Tune is a beautiful masterpiece. Well, until then, stay speedy, my friends.